Hey guys, Spooky T here. Today we're going to be talking about trend lines, how to use them, some different trend line trading strategies, because I think at one point or another everybody who trades utilizes trend lines, the tried, the true, the classic. Are they helpful? Are there any good trading strategies that you can use using only trend lines? I think the answer is definitely yes. And I also think that there's some tips and tricks that I like to use that help me to have a higher success rate when trading with trend lines. So the first thing that you can do is you can mark out a trend line for every 3 points of contact. So if you're in a downtrend, see here we have 1, 2, 3 points right here. That is officially a place where you can draw a trend line. So one way that you can do this is you can take a trade every single time that the price comes back to this trend line and trade it off of that until we get a change in the trend, which is definitely a great way to use trend lines. So that is one way. And another way to trade a trend line is to wait for a break of a trend line. So we'll just keep going here until it breaks right here. So one tip that I'd like to give is, this used to get me wrecked all the time, is I would try to just take this breakout candle. So we broke out of this trend. It's very clearly forming a new high, all of that. I would take this candle long and I would get absolutely smoked. So one thing that I like to do is I like to draw out a zone where the candle that broke out is. So the very first candle that closes above the trend line, I like to draw a little zone, and I like to trade and take my entries off of that zone after a retest. So let's just fast forward a little bit, see if we do get a retest of that zone, which we do right here, and I will buy right there and we will see what happens. So now that we have gotten a little bit more of a trend, we can actually draw a new trend line right here and see what happens when we touch. So if you're like me and you like to add, maybe if you're in a new trend, that'd be a good spot to add every time that it touches off of this new trend line, and we'll just take it until it breaks. So right there, as you can see, that's a pretty solid trade, and that's just using literally nothing but trend lines, no other indicators, no anything. So hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, that's awesome. Either way, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.